This is Colin Benson welcoming you to Vicarage Road, where high noon takes on a special significance as Watford kick off against Luton in yet another big derby clash. The Hornets versus the Hatters, with Watford on a roll, unbeaten in their last 4 games and fresh from a magnificent 2-0 win at Oldham in midweek. Manager Glenn Roeder is forced to make one change today, however. Goalkeeper Kevin Miller ruled out through suspension, so in comes Perry Digweed for his first start of the season. The big upset being a calf injury which rules out Colin Foster. That has really made a difference to the defence, but Gary Fitzgerald is called up from the reserves. Fitzgerald wearing the number 4 shirt. And here's Perry Digweed, 35 next month. Most experienced custodian. Made his first appearance, of course, when he came on as a substitute against Middlesbrough in the last home game, following the dismissal of Miller. Well, Luton Town are unchanged despite their 3-0 defeat by Bolton on Tuesday. First shot coming in there from Derek Payne, didn't quite get over it. Was forced into making the shot a little quicker than he wanted. And in the end he was leaning backwards and really not quite square of the ball. And it was well wide of the target. Luton, as I say, unchanged despite their 3-0 defeat at Bolton on Tuesday. Just one win for them this season. Significantly, that was away from home at Port Vale, where they secured a 1-0 result. But derby games, of course, are notorious for upsetting the form book. Anything is possible over the next 90 minutes. And like Marshall forcing his way through there. But Digweed has it all under control. Tremendous atmosphere here this morning. One thinks that had it been an afternoon kick-off, we'd have had a bigger gate. From Priest. Big Mitchell Thomas operating now on the left side there for Luton. He's been around a bit. Had a long spell with West Ham United, of course, before returning to Kenilworth Road. This is Jurgen Sommer. James. Waddock. Number 6, Trevor Peake. Most experienced player in the Luton side, apart from Kerry Dixon. Away goes Marshall. Gary Waddock just signed from Queen's Park Rangers, and a trip from behind there. Free kick's being given by the referee Mike Bailey from Cambridge. David Priest, the man brought down. Good angle this for Luton. Digweed measuring things up at the near post. Number 10 is Priest. Makes the run over. A shot coming in from Scott Oakes. And it's one Luton Town, the corner kick, which Priest will take from the far side. Kerry Dixon, the man to watch on the near post. Former England international. Very adept in the air. A lot of movement there from the header going wide. A lot of movement there from Mitchell Thomas. He was trying to upset the Watford defence. Digweed, former Fulham apprentice. Just a little flick there from Morley. Control will be taken by Baisley. Cut out by Waddock. Dixon there with the header. Well, Craig Ramage held onto the ball. He was waiting for somebody to fill in that space on the right-hand side. They never really materialised. But Dwight Marshall has here, taking on Fitzgerald. Oh, solid challenge from Hessenhaler. Peak now. This is Scott Oakes. And the free kick given. David Holdsworth hitting Dixon before the ball got there. No, the free kick's being given the other way. Linesman signalling that there was an offside decision there. And Mike Bailey goes with that one. Payne. It's very tight there. Watford keeping possession very well indeed there. Baisley having to hit the long one down the line. Typical derby game this, with the tackles coming in fast and furiously. No space at all on the ball. Back to Sommer. This is Paul Telfer. Nicely flicked on by Marshall. And Oakes cutting that one out for Luton. Luton, who have managed just 2 clean sheets in the league this season. It was that derby where they drew 0-0 up at the baseball ground, and significantly away again at Port Vale. So David Fleet obviously has got a good defensive ploy for away games. Digweed with a free kick. Peak climbing above the lot. And cleared in the end by Julian James. And Fitzgerald getting up well. Paul Telfer. Scott from Edinburgh. Away by Fitzgerald. with the header. Use of the elbow, says the referee. Free kick given to Watford. And this in a very handy position indeed for the home side. Hessenthaler, Ramage and Payne all around the ball. Chip Johnson adding his pennyworth there too. Who will have the strike? Craig Ramage poised. Got the shot in, he bent it, and Jurgen Sommer couldn't hold it. The 25-year-old New Yorker. Corner then for Gary Porter to take from the far side. Ramage at the near post. Oh, it's gone right the way through. David Holdsworth made the run in, but the ball beat him. A little bit of pushing there, and a free kick to Luton Town. Jurgen Sommer, an American international. He's played, in fact, 10 minutes of international football, the last 10 minutes against England at Wembley recently. That was his only cap. Holdsworth getting his boot to that one to stop the Luton advance. Mitchell Thomas not getting over that at all. In fact, he's hit the digger on the foot and the construction work behind the goal. Waddock. Telfer. Players either side. Drills in the low cross. Marshall trying to get it, and he shot. Couldn't get it on target though, and that's a real opportunity squandered by Dwight Marshall. The running made by Paul Telfer on this right-hand side. And he drilled in the low cross, which Marshall gathered. And he made the opening to get the shot in, but didn't deliver the KO. Chip Johnson making that one forward. Jamie Morley. Nice little ball for Hessenthaler. Oh, and he's turned it back behind. All sorts of problems there in the Luton defence. They were lucky to get away with that. Porter with the long ball. Down goes Sommer again. Jamie Morley again involved in that attack. Great ball through with Jamie Morley. Morley on here and there. He opens his account in the Watford colours. And look at the fans celebrate. 21 minutes into this game. A beautiful through ball. And Morley outstretched the defence and calmly slotted the ball under Jurgen Sommer. It's Watford 1, Luton Town 0. Peak knocking it forward. Dixon with the header. Mooney's done well. Puts it into space for Morley, but it's too close to Sommer. Paul Telfer now for Luton. And he's gone nowhere. Ramage sorting it out for Watford. This is Payne. Oh, he's rather played that too quickly again. Porter. Morley, nice touch. Craig Ramage just couldn't get to it before it crossed the line. Dixon finding Waddock. Waddock again. This is Marvin Johnson charging forward and stopped by Hessenthaler. Oh, good tight turn that. Helped out by Baisley. Peake not making the ball at all. Hessenthaler. Those long legs of Mitchell Thomas catching him when he thought he'd gone. This is Paul Telfer. Dixon's in the middle, so too is Oakes. He showed much too much of that ball to little Derek Payne, and he won it bravely. Offside. Craig Ramage had given and gone then, but Tommy Mooney just straight offside. Spoilt the momentum. Watford looking good at the moment. Oakes switching it to Mitchell Thomas, who in turn finds Johnson. Johnson trying to line himself up for a shot there. This is Waddock. And that was brilliantly read by Gary Porter. Telfer again, not a bad cross from Telfer, and Marshall tried the header. Couldn't get enough purchase on the ball. Mitchell Thomas then. Pace of this game absolutely frenetic. No let up at all. James to Waddock. Waddock the playmaker. Did sterling service with the Queen's Park Rangers. Dixon screening the ball nicely, no support. And Payne sets Watford away again. Good tight control from Morley. But the pass intended for Mooney, not reaching its target. Dixon, beautifully done. Seems to hover when he gets up in the air and hold his space, and then just able to do what he likes with it. Oh, bad clearance. Oakes with a shot. What a goal! A blistering shot there from Scott Oakes from 25 yards. The ball fell to him. It came down off his chest. He hit it first time, and that's his second goal of the season. 28 minutes gone. It's Watford 1, Luton Town 1. Luton with practically everybody behind the ball. Oakes just got the touch, but it's picked up here by Johnson. Tried the shot. It was Peake who blocked it. Away goes Dwight Marshall after that one. He's held off by Johnson. This is Preece. Good ball by Preece. Mitchell Thomas with the header. Oh, and he set it up for Dixon. And Kerry Dixon doesn't need a second invitation. Oh, that was a terrible mistake. And Kerry Dixon whacks Luton Town into the lead. 2 goals in 3 minutes for Luton. Dixon getting it wide again for Telfer. Mooney loves to use the space, but has he got the legs again? He's being held there, was he? And he gets the free kick. Julian James had a word to say to the referee, and I can tell him that this referee books you if you argue with him. And it'll be the first yellow card, not for the challenge, but for what he said afterwards. So Julian James goes in Mr. Bailey's book. Mr. Bailey, who refereed the Millwall game in midweek. Tara's cross cut out by Summer. Corner. David Holdsworth under pressure there from Dixon. The referee just wanting Derek Payne to move 10 yards away from the corner. There's a line there to indicate the distance. This is Priest. Oh, that's a fine ball for Marshall. Marshall's got round the keeper. Oh, and then what did he do with it? Instead of squaring it to Kerry Dixon, who was hovering there waiting, I think he tried to go for glory. And Dwight Marshall misses out. Beautiful tight skills though, as he took the ball around Perry Digweed. Dixon getting the better of that pile of bodies. This is Telfer. He's got inside his man nicely. Dixon. Dixon full of confidence now, trying to get the shots in. Waddock goes tumbling in midfield. Watford come away. Ramage getting it wide. The cross coming in from Porter. Oh, and the keeper's dropped it again. Chance here for Morley to get his second goal. And it's kicked off the line by Trevor Peake. Well, not enough power in that shot, unfortunately, from Jamie Morley, but he did well. And once again, Summer looking very uncertain in that Luton goal. The 25-year-old New Yorker. Doesn't like the physical challenge at all. Played once on loan for Brighton, in fact, in his earlier days. Watford certainly will be looking to play on his uncertainty. Raises his cross. This time a firm pair of hands get behind the ball. He took it cleanly. And it's stuck. Dixon. Waddock finding Thomas over the far side. Then goes to collect the ball again. Tireless worker in midfield. Gary Waddock. No mean talent. Hoisting that one for Marshall. Down goes a Hessenthaler. Goal kick. Dixon. got Telfer to the right, but goes for the shot himself, and he's no mean shooter, is Scott Oakes. Porter trying to close down Telfer. Telfer's got the better of him, works his way through. Oh! A brilliant solo goal there by Paul Telfer. And Luton Town take a 2-goal advantage. "42 minutes into this game. And Gary Porter just unable to tie Telfer down as he jinked in from the right. He switched it from his right foot to his left foot, back to his right, then to his left, and drilled it low and hard past Digweed. It's Watford 1, Luton Town 3. Certainly an upset for Watford. They are, of course, missing Colin Foster in the middle of the defence. But they've been taken apart on the flanks. They need to hit back quickly. Mooney trying to work down this left-hand side. Stopped again by James. Once again, Trevor Peake getting his head to it. Johnson, nice ball in. Hessenthaler's there. Oh, he didn't get to. It's there. Forced in by Tommy Mooney. Hesitancy there in the Luton defence. Hessenthaler seemed to have lost his opportunity as he turned right round instead of going the quick way towards goal. He was looking for support, and there it was. Tommy Mooney. He's on the ground, but he bangs that ball in. It's Watford 2, Luton 3. And the whistle surely will go any time now. Priest with the header. Richard Johnson winning the first one, then losing his footing. And Priest having a go at Hessenthaler, and a real ruckus going on in the middle there. Oh, and that's quite unnecessary. Mike Bailey will have to sort it out, and I think both players will go, to be honest. Andy Hessenthaler, the Watford skipper, he was closing down David Priest. Priest didn't like it and kicked out at him. And I fear that it could be the red card for both of them here. Right on half-time. And I think Andy Hessenthaler pleading his innocence. He really was the aggrieved party there, but he had to retaliate as the fists came in, and he gets a yellow card, so he's okay. But really, Priest should get his marching orders, in my opinion. Peake having a word. Mr. Bailey shows David Priest the yellow card as well. Well, that's taking the sting out of the situation. Jason Solomon wearing the number 12 shirt. Got the header in there and was fouled in the process. Craig Ramage pushing right up to a forward position. The ball aimed at him here. James just lunging out to knock it into touch. Johnson. Chance maybe for the shot. And he had the space. The defence opened up in front of him, but he didn't quite address the ball correctly. The header from James. Waddock. Decisive ball from him. Marshall getting it wide for Thomas. Oh, what a bad effort from Scott Oakes. He's always willing to have a go. But he got a deflection and won them the corner. David Priest to take the flag kick. Free kick for Watford. A bit of pushing there. So Digweed to knock it forward. Johnson not giving up there, sticking to his task well. And cleared in the end by Waddock. Dixon with a header. Just managed to get a foot to that. Mostly beaten in the air by Johnson. Darren Baisley. Jamie Morley. Took it well, then was shoved in the back by Marvin Johnson. 25-year-old from Wembley. Baisley with a free kick. Watford players wanting it played to the right here into space, but he decides to play the short one to Johnson. Intended for Mooney, but Mooney couldn't get away from his marker. James putting it into touch. Keep lunging at that one, picked up here by Thomas. Of course, was with David Pleat also at Tottenham. Waddock. Holdsworth reading that one well, trying to get Ramage away. Ramage up against Peake, he's turned inside his man. No foul, says the referee. A chance here, shot well saved by Summer. Good effort that from Mooney. And Watford haven't given up yet. Good shot again from the number 11. Tommy Mooney, a solid built competitor. And once he's on the run, it's so difficult to stop. Mitchell Thomas playing in midfield, but ostensibly a left back. This is Scott Oakes taking on Johnson. And winning the corner off the Watford player. Dixon again on the near post. Dwight Marshall making the movement out. Important header that from Baisley, just got the vital touch and knocked it away as Mitchell Thomas came in. Baisley again. Ramage. Johnson. Dixon finding Priest. And there's one for Dwight Marshall to latch onto. Good defending by Jason Solomon, didn't allow him to get away from him. He's there though and couldn't prevent the cross. And a second goal of the game for Paul Telfer. Dwight Marshall got the ball the second time, got away from his marker, Jason Solomon, drilled it hard and low across that box. And there was Paul Telfer to accept a gift goal. It's Watford 2, Luton Town 4. Peake holding Morley there, right over the top of his shoulders. Peake disputing the decision, gets a yellow card for his pains. He's 37 years old now, Trevor Peake. Really should know better. Started off with Nuneaton Bar. He was picked up by Lincoln City, who introduced him to league football. And had a spell with Coventry City, very successful spell with them. Before moving down the road to Luton. So who's going to have the free kick? Gary Porter measuring things up. Number 8 is Payne. And Richard Johnson also hovering. Johnson with a shot. Well, it was well worked, but poorly executed. Richard Johnson, who scored twice this season, of course. Very important goals too. The last against Middlesbrough here. And of course that winner against Wolves. It's a goal kick. So that fourth goal really seems to have taken a lot out of Watford. It looked as sharp since that one was drilled in. Minutes gone. A long way for Watford to come back now. Priest. Solomon spotting the danger, getting across quickly. Very unfortunate not to have been in Watford's starting lineup at the beginning of the season. He was kept out by an injury. Suffered a groin injury before the opening game against Sheffield United. Still only 23. Mitchell Thomas, foul throw. He lifted his right foot as he hoisted that one in, but not spotted by the linesman. This is Payne. Porter. Leons is the referee. Clash off the ball. Ramage knocking it back to Porter again. That's a nice ball in, and played wide by Mooney. Once again, Julian James standing his ground and just prodding the ball away. Scott Oakes finds Dixon. Screens the ball so well, Dixon. Dixon having a kick there. But Richard Johnson didn't like the challenge. Mr. Pleat having a go at Kerry Dixon from the bench. Certainly doesn't want to lose a player being sent off for an innocuous retaliation like that. Holdsworth. Ramage just doing it, but Priest got in there. Thomas trying to get Marshall down the line. See if he lifts his foot this time. Well, he did. And also his foot was slightly over the white line as well, I think. Well, the linesman has given the free kick against Watford there. Dwight Marshall pulled down. I think some of them just asking the referee why. David Priest with the free kick. He's calling Scott Oakes over. Up comes Julian James on the far side. Mitchell Thomas running around the 6-yard line. Falls over, there's a header! Oh, a good header that! And that was well worked by Luton. Great save by Perry Digweed. Marshall in there. Thomas to Dixon. Lays it off for Marshall, but Solomon gets it away. Went in for it, didn't make it. This is Priest. Dwight Marshall. Goes for the return ball from Thomas. Just drifted out of play. But at the moment, Luton producing the better passing movements. Peak with the header. Picked up by Johnson. More time finding Payne. Priest again. Peak. Well, Luton looking in determined form now. They don't intend to squander this advantage they've got. Although Tommy Mooney testing out Sommer there from 25-30 yards. Morley. Porter. Mooney. Wants to get round the outside. Defender knows which way he's turning, and it's Telfer who brings it away. Solomon. Goes wide for Digweed. Experienced player, Solomon, really. I mean, this is 115th senior appearance. Oh, danger here, it's off the post! The whistle's gone. Well, my. Darren Baisley turned that onto his own post. The flag was already up, though. But again, confusion in that Watford defence. Tripped from behind by Payne. More desperation than anything else. And referee Bailey just telling him to calm things down. Scott Oakes on the ball. Priest is there. So too is Telfer. Telfer's cross in. Mitchell Thomas coming in and came off the head, in fact, of Marvin Johnson. There was a little bit of pushing. And a free kick given to Watford. Well, just under 15 minutes now for Watford to sort this one out. 2 goals adrift of their neighbours. Ramage to Hessenhaler, and the flags up for offside. Payne. Again, a good challenge coming in from James, but Mooney takes it up. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 Luton players to get it past. He does so. Finds Payne, but Payne losing out under pressure from Priest. And Priest again knocking it for Dixon. But David Holdsworth just a little quicker there to the ball. Knocking it on, Morley. Santana drawing out to this right-hand side, but it comes to Baisley. Santana, nice ball, finding Johnson. Leaves it to Porter. Again, Watford not clean with their passing. Ramage. Good effort from Ramage. Oh, and it clipped the top of the crossbar. So unlucky for Craig Ramage. Former Derby County apprentice. An England under-21 cap as well. He's only 24. And a lot of football left in him yet. Scored once this season. Most unlucky not to add to that score then. Dixon, a little bit of pushing by him. Now off the head of Johnson, Marvin Johnson. Santala square again to Richard Johnson. This is Porter. And Peake had all the time in the world to address that one. Solomon under pressure there from Dixon. Oakes whacking it back again. And, Digweed able to gather. Being held there, but the referee plays on. This is Payne, and again the final shot found wanting. And the ball's ending up in the foundations of the new stand behind the goal and in the back of the net, which is where Watford want them to be. over 10 minutes left of normal time then. Chance here maybe for Ramage. Oh, he was so unlucky. The ball stuck under his foot. If it had rolled freely, he was way in on goal then. Again, Ramage going forward. Peake knocking it back. Ramage having been grounded there by Marvin Johnson's challenge right over the top of him. Nearly 9,000 here then for this midday game. Peake with the header. Richard Johnson. Not the ideal preparation for the big Coca-Cola Cup tie coming up in midweek. Tottenham Hotspur here with Klinsmann and company. Watford would have certainly liked to have gone into that one with their unbeaten sequence intact. Peake with the header. Conceded just one goal in their last 3 games, Watford. But today 4 have gone in. Luton are prepared to make a substitution. Morley getting the ball across. Didn't find anybody. Thaler urging his men on in the centre of the field. A lot of effort and no reward at the moment for Watford. Thaler. Nice ball through for Ramage. Darren Baisley. Good cross in, and it was Peake who won it. That was rather telegraphed, and Paul Telfer read it all the way. Priest. Dwight Marshall coming in from this side, looking for the long ball, but it was a little too long. It hasn't gone out. It has now. A goal kick to Watford. Coming from the Luton fans. On the verge of victory now. Just one goal in the second half then, and that is for Telfer of Luton. Indirect free kick for Jurgen Sommer. Dixon took an elbow in the back of the net, but still made contact with the ball. James flicking it up. Payne just wouldn't come away from that line. He's won the throw though. Morley heading it on. Chance here for Thaler. Big gap opening up. Took too long to get the shot in though. He's got it wide. But once again, Luton covering so quickly. What at getting it wide out on the right. Priest. Mitchell Thomas. Nice ball into space for Dwight Marshall. He's up against Solomon, and Solomon did well. Didn't go charging in, he just allowed Marshall to gain possession and then timed his tackle beautifully. But it's at the expense of a corner. So that was the man David Priest will take, former Walsall player. Priest played 111 league games for the Saddlers. So another experienced competitor out there in the Luton shirt. Here he is again, he's got space to get the cross in. Decides to try and take Solomon on, and that was a wrong decision. Morley now. Hessenthaler. Oh, and he's nearly put Watford into trouble there. Porter's long ball. Payne chasing to no avail. Mike Bailey just checking his watch. Thomas, stopped by Baisley, cleared by Marvin Johnson. Porter's there. Porter making his 350th start this afternoon. Very consistent player. Solomon nicely wide for Baisley. Laid off by Ramage. This is Morley. Bringing in Hessenthaler. Skip past Priest, he's blocked there by Mitchell Thomas. No foul, says the ref. Just a simple equation of two bodies going for the same space together. Holdsworth. Well, that was a bad layoff. Gave the defender time to get onto his man. Baisley. Can he deliver the cross? Tried in the end to get it out to Ramage. Oh, and Jason Solomon in trouble with Mr. Bailey. He went lunging in there, and it looks like he's going to collect a yellow card, and this is 115th senior appearance. Jason Solomon comes from Welling Garden City. He's been with Watford since December 1988. Worked his way up through the ranks here. And there it is, the end of a disappointing fixture as far as Watford fans are concerned. Plenty of action, plenty of goals, most of it in the first half when we were entertained to 5 good goals. Jamie Morley opened the scoring in the 21st minute. Scott Oakes equalised for Luton 7 minutes later. And then in the 31st minute, Kerry Dixon slammed in a low shot to make it 2-1 to Luton. Paul Telfer then rubbed it in with another goal for Luton. before Tommy Mooney replied to make it 2-3 at the interval. But only one goal after the break. It came from Paul Telfer. The final score here then, Watford 2, Luton Town 4.